When the wind tells stories, the grass listens.
A child of the storm.
They named him Luanda, the rock, and Magere, the shining one. The elders knew. The earth had given them a child, touched by its own spirit.
Even as a young man, Luanda's connection to the earth was profound. When he fell, the very ground acknowledged his presence.
Did you think a fall could hurt me? He's made of stone. Look, not a scratch.
Even spears bent, as though they feared to harm him. The elders whispered, "The spirits have returned a protector to the people."
The earth has sent us its armor, but even stone can crack.
And so the boy grew, under the watching eyes of men and gods alike.
Joey!
He grew into a warrior whose courage was quiet, whose strength needed no boast.
But even mountains are tested when storms come.
The dawn brought little peace to the Kano Plains.
Joey!
Joey! Joey! Joey!
From that day, the plains learned the sound of stone meeting flesh.
The massive Lua formation, with Luanda centered. This was the dawn of the legend.
But storms do not rest. They wait for hearts to test.
When spears grow tired, sometimes peace comes walking on quiet feet.
She came from the Nandi ones, a gift, a bridge, a fragile thread of hope.
For a moment, the land breathed again. Even the strongest among us have vulnerabilities. He carried the weight of his people, while she carried a secret.
A branch from another tree bends differently.
As dusk settles over the Kano Plains, the legendary Luanda Magere walked amongst his people.
Joey! Joey!
Even mountains feel the warmth of the sun.
She had seen him strike armies alone, but never had she seen him bend.
Not the chest, the shadow. Bring the knife.
Where light meets dust lies the secret of the stone.
The wound of a shadow, the wound of a god. The return of war.
A Nandi sentry spotted Nyaloka stumbling toward the camp and whistled sharply.
Listen to me. His weakness, it is in his shadow. Strike there. It is the only way.
And with that whisper, the balance of nations shifted.
Tiango nyangatab Nandi. Amakine ichek.
She had not meant for war to follow her feet, but war listens eagerly to the trembling of secrets.
For our people, for our fallen.
While the village slept peacefully, the healer already sensed the coming shadow over the Kano plains.
Joey, protect us.
Before the sun rose, before the cockerel cried, a stillness lay upon the people
Of Kano. A stillness thick enough to hide the footsteps of betrayal.
For the woman who had pierced his shadow, sleep could not hold her. At the hour when dreams are deepest, danger moves with its surest feet.
This attack marked the beginning of the end for the Luo people.
Forward! Leave no one!
The drums of war echoed across the plains, calling Luanda to battle once more.
Joey!
Joey!
And the rock awoke, though cracks had begun to form beneath his skin. The mountain still stood, but its heart had been pierced long before the battle began.
The Nandi had not come to raid. They had come to end a legend.
Joey!
Behind the smoke and debris, a silent command rippled through the Nandi line. The runner, swift.
The runner brought grave news to the commander. We were fighting the wrong body. Joey!
The betrayal that began with love now weighed his limbs like iron chains.
The spear flew not for his heart, but for the shadow beneath his feet.
Joey! Joey! Joey!
The battlefield fell silent, but beneath the dust, the ancient spirits stirred.
And in that final breath, the rock chose his form.
His muscles locked in magnificent definition, the sculpting of a god, frozen in a position of strength.
Joey, he becomes earth itself.
Let the land remember his strength.
He did not fall. He did not die. He became what he had always been, the rock of the Luo.
And so the warrior became the plains. His story became the wind.